Hi everyone, welcome to Theme Park Travel Man. If you're joining us for the first time, this is Nicola and I'm Rodri, and we're just going to have a quick theme park catch-up, trip update catch-up.
Yep.
Great, let's go.
So we have just come back from 4 days in Disneyland Paris. Well, I say just come back, it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Back.
Still fresh in the memory though.
Yeah. And it was fab. We had a lovely time. 3 nights in Santa Fe, which was it's actually the first time we've stayed on Disney property. We've never done it before. We've always stayed off site and used our annual pass. But we called the annual pass number just out of curiosity to see what we could get. And we had a bargain.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised. We did have a very, very good deal. It was February half term, so school holidays.
Yeah.
Which I believe also
It's in France,
joins up with French school holidays. Yeah, but we did have a very, very good deal. Just in comparison, Campanile was it? We've stayed in a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was more expensive than staying at Santa Fe.
Oh, it was more expensive,
Yeah, it was more expensive than staying at Santa Fe. Just on that occasion. I can't say that would be all the time.
Obviously Santa Fe's 2-star.
Yes.
But honestly, we loved it.
Yeah, it was very good. The other thing to note as well is that with our annual pass, we could only obviously book 3 days or reserve 3 days at a time in the park. The previous time we went in October, we stayed off site, reserved 3 days, and on the last day we were there, we managed to get the 4th day reserved. So we were very, very lucky.
You had to check a few times though, didn't you? Like throughout the 3 days that we were there. I think we got it on the 2nd day or 3rd day.
It was the last day.
Oh, it was the 3rd day, yeah.
We were checking, I was checking continuously. I think as soon as we got into the park on the first day, then you can reserve for the next day. Your first day is up. I did check straight away and we couldn't get anything.
It was a bit stressful, but we were like, well, if we can't go, we can't go, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did go lucky.
It was our travelling home day, so it was only sort of until 3 p.m. or something like that, wasn't it?
But a few hours in the park,
yeah, still really, really worth it. So, back on track to my point, we went a bit off tangent then. The point was that obviously if you're staying at a Disney hotel in Disneyland Paris and you have an annual pass, then you know you don't need to reserve your days.
No, because I got freaked out when we checked in because the lady didn't understand.
I think there was a bit of, she didn't understand what we were trying to say, and we didn't really grasp how it would work, because we thought that we would have to somehow link our annual passes to our hotel reservation. They would scan every day.
But that isn't right, is it?
No. So we showed our annual pass card along with our hotel card, our magic pass. They just checked the date on the back to make sure we were actually staying at that date, and your annual pass just scans in as normal. So I'm assuming that means that if you went, your annual pass would always scan in. That's why they have the sort of handheld thing before you get to the line scanning to make sure you've actually reserved your day.
We didn't vlog the trip. We were with family but me this time.
Yeah, we had a very different trip.
Yeah, we just wanted to be there and
But I did miss it.
The vlogging?
Yeah, because not just for, just to get something on our channel and, be excited to show everybody what the changes are and what's different and, what's new, the season changing in Disneyland Paris. We actually enjoy watching some of our vlogs back every now and again because it's a memory. It's something where we can go to see, how lucky we've been and where we've been and all our kind of memories and stuff. So
we've sort of realised that, haven't we, the last month, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's like our, when you were young and your parents would have a massive camcorder and do your holiday videos.
Yeah, it was always a thing, wasn't it? It was
full like a new version of that.
Everything was filmed. As soon as you got home, you would sit down and watch all your holiday video together.
So we like that, but
yeah. So Santa Fe was really good.
Close.
Very. Yeah, we were at sort of the riverside when we nearly. We were staying in Meta, so it's in 4 sections. We were in the Meta section. It's just sort of off not linked to the main hotel, off-site sort of buildings. We were right by the riverside. There's a path right by the river, and you come out right by Hotel New York, Art of Marvel.
Brilliant.
5 to 10, between 5 and 10 minutes. It was really, really easy.
It was a lot closer than I thought, because in my head before, that Disney hotel is like much further away, it's a long walk, but it wasn't at all.
It wasn't, no.
Was
And we found it really nice walking. We took the shuttle bus once the day we got there.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel there was a need for us to take the shuttle bus
no.
back or to the park or back.
It was fine.
When you say sort of 5 or 10 minutes, that's to the Disney Village, to the entrance Disney Village.
Oh yeah.
But you're sort of there once you get to Disney Village, and another 5 minutes to get to Studios Park or Disneyland Park. But yeah, Santa Fe, really, really worth staying at. I have seen a lot online, people saying about bad comments and stuff, bad reviews, and considering changing property, but I couldn't fault it.
Obviously people have different experiences, but we enjoyed it. We had a really positive time there. When we got there.
Yeah, our flight was cancelled. It was in the middle of Storm Eunice.
Well, we say it was in the middle of Storm Eunice, so it had gone by then, but I don't know if there's a backlog, but they gave us the reason for operational restraints. But it was frustrating because we were sat in the car park next to basically the runway, and all the British Airways flights were taking off, and it was only hours cancelled. It was really stressful.
We had checked, we were checking. We were literally just pulling off into Terminal 5, and it popped up to say that it was cancelled, which was devastating. But the flight we managed to rebook was only an hour later, so
that was
in the end, everything turned out.
If anybody has got any tips on how to claim that money back, well, that would be greatly appreciated. We have obviously contacted British Airways, but yeah, it's been that was difficult, but we got there and we had a fab time.
We did have a very good time, a very good trip. So we are actually really, really pleased that we are going to be returning to Disneyland Paris. We're going to be there for the big 3-0 birthday, which is very, very exciting, especially after we have been constantly glued to Instagram posts and stories, and that's always been playing in our house's YouTube videos over the last 5-6 days.
Yep.
It was officially the launch on last Sunday, the 6th, of the celebrations, the 30th birthday celebrations, with also some previews over the weekend. We have been absolutely blown away by it.
It looks amazing. Thank you if you've been there and you've vlogged it or you've taken pictures, because we have not stopped watching it. They've really pulled out the bag. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was like, it won't be that good, they won't make much of an effort. So they've gone over and above, haven't they? It just looks phenomenal. So
I didn't think that we would be on par with sort of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. Obviously we haven't been yet, but the Dream and Shine Brighter is the show down in front of the castle, which looks absolutely brilliant. Starts off obviously a parade from the bottom of Main Street up to the castle stages, the new castle stages that were built, which we saw on our last visit.
Yeah.
And
it just
the
looks so much fun.
Just constantly in my head on repeat, Mon que c'est le mine, and it doesn't bother me. It's brilliant.
It looks really good fun.
Yeah.
And it's like a half an hour show or something. Seen,
so 4 times a day. If what we've taken away from watching videos and stories so far is to stand in the centre circle is a really good spot. It's literally an all-round 360 degree show, so you want to get as much as possible in, take in as much as possible. You're probably going to need to see it a few times to spot everything, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
But it looks absolutely brilliant.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Do you know what else I'm excited for?
Do you want? I'll write a list if you want.
The new Delight.
Disney Delight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just mind-blowing. It looks incredible.
As soon as I saw that video on social media, my jaw dropped. It looks absolutely fantastic. So Disney Delight is a pre-show to Disney Illuminations, which includes light up drones. I'm sure if you're Disneyland Paris Disney fans, you've already seen it. Nick wanted to not watch it or see pictures.
I was like, no, let's not watch any of it. Let's not like spoil it for ourselves. Have a surprise when we go. There's no way you can avoid that.
Number one, it's too what's the word? Too inviting, too
tempting
to watch it. And number two, you've had no chance of missing it.
You can't avoid it. It's everywhere, isn't it?
Instagram or YouTube or social media or anywhere. So, yeah, that is a pre-show, which ends in the drones and the 30th anniversary logo. And then after Disney Illuminations, there is the Afterglow.
That's so cute.
Where the drones come back, and there's another sort of
like
smaller show, fountains go in, and the castle just glows then for people who were leaving. It's going to be it's going to be a sight to see. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And
I can't wait.
I think that we're probably going to need to see that every night.
Yeah.
Every night. Definitely. So our next trip for the 30th anniversary, we are going to be staying at HHN.
I'm excited for this.
Yes.
Don't ask us how much we paid for it because I'm trying to forget that.
Yeah. Obviously, we did book it pretty late because we were going to see what our options are, but we just couldn't. We just couldn't miss it.
No.
We couldn't miss it. So we're staying at HHN. Same again. Obviously, we don't have to reserve any reservations. And HHN's a 3-star Disney hotel. We will be obviously doing a room tour, hotel tour, vlog this time, so that we can share that with you.
It looks really nice, and yeah, it just looks really fun.
Yeah, it does look really fun.
I'm looking forward to going there.
Themed around Woody's Roundup, which is the obviously fictional cartoon from Toy Story. Situated right by Santa Fe, so we know where we're going. We know all that kind of stuff. We've sussed all that out, so that'll be great. Yeah.
When we go for the 30th, we are in for a treat, aren't we?
Yes, a big treat.
So the park isn't going to shut until 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, 11 p.m.
That is going to take some stamina.
Yeah, plenty of charge for the camera and the phones.
Yeah.
Make sure we get a full vlog in for that. Might have to cut that into 2 parts most probably.
Oh, how exciting though, like that's been a long time since we've done an 11 o'clock close, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's going to be amazing.
When we went pre-restrictions, which was a February trip, was early times, so
yeah.
Walt Disney Park was 8 and Disneyland Park was 9 o'clock, so we've never actually done a 11 o'clock midnight sort of leave in Disneyland Paris. So that's going to be a real big treat. Yeah, a big long day for us while we're there. And
the illuminations will start at 11, but the delight with the drones will start at 10 to 11. I think that's right. I'm sure it's 10 minutes before I read that.
I think it might be 10 minutes before, but I don't know why they wouldn't start delight at 11 and illuminations at 10 past.
Oh yeah, that's
You'll have to check.
Yeah,
not sure about that.
Not sure.
The show starts near closing time anyway, whether that's delight or illuminations.
So,
but
oh god, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit nice for us. So some of the restrictions now lifted. No masks.
No masks.
Character meet and greets back to normal. I'm sure you've seen loads of hugging videos and pictures and stuff, and people going crazy. So
I've never hugged a Disney character, have you?
I'm not sure. I can't remember, to be honest with you.
I know I haven't.
I was a lot younger, but yeah. So 11 o'clock. They actually announced that today. We've been checking the app all the time. Actually announced that today, or it went live on the app today, that 11 p.m. would be the times from April the 2nd.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
From April the 2nd, the closing times. Walt Disney Studio Park will be 8 p.m. Disneyland Paris will be 11 p.m.
Fun.
Yeah. So I just want to quickly mention a couple of things that we've seen a lot of comments and a lot of questions being asked on various like Facebook groups and stuff, and on Instagram and things like that, about some shows in Disneyland Paris. So number one is the top one I see all the time is Lion King, Rhythm of the Pride Land show. So it is a free show.
Oh, it is free.
So it is a free show. That's the first thing you need to know, okay? Secondly, there are some MasterCard user tickets that you can get from City Hall. You need to probably use your extra magic time, if you've got extra magic time, to get them, because I believe there's only 30 tickets, 35 tickets, something like that, for 2 shows per day. So there's 4 shows a day, only 2 of those showings, which is the 10:30 a.m. and the 4 p.m. sort of show. A lot of people, I mean, it's your own preference, you can book a seat, a guaranteed seat and a guaranteed time slot, which is €15, I believe, around about €15 per person, which guarantees you a seat in that specific show in the middle row.
In the middle.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. I mean, we were so lucky on the last trip that we just come back from, because it opened on the day that we were leaving.
Yeah.
So we went to the first show at 12:30, and we probably got there about 10 past 12. Because
we were there 30 minutes before.
Yeah, and we got in.
Some people will say to you, oh, I had to queue for 2 hours, or I had to queue from the last show to the next show. Yes, if you want to, you can queue. If you want to get there 2 hours before, hour before, hour and a half before, 2.5 hours before, you can queue. That's not a problem. Your reserved ticket doesn't mean you don't queue. The one you pay for doesn't mean you don't queue. You just join a different queue. And when the theatre opens, you get in first. You still have to queue. So just remember that you still have to queue.
I don't think personally it's worth to pay €15 per person to go in. But if you just think you absolutely want to get into that show, because there is a risk you won't get it in, obviously.
Yeah.
But in our experience, we've been twice, and in both experiences we turned up half an hour before and we got in. And we haven't been at the back of that queue, would we, really?
No, we weren't. There was many after.
So. And
we did the seat in fair play is so it's like a semicircle theatre. So no matter where you sit in, you're gonna get a good seat.
Yeah,
you get a good view.
We've sat on the ends both times, and it's been fine. It's been
we sat at the back and we sat at the front.
Yeah, that's a little tip. It's your preference, but you don't have to pay that.
Yeah, so hopefully that clears up a little bit for you. Secondly, then, is Disney Junior Dream Factory.
Love that show.
So, for example, there's a Stitch sort of interactive type of show. There are 2 different shows of that. There's a French and an English version, because it does interact with the audience. If on the app you look at Disney Junior Dream Factory, it'll tell you every time that every show is in French. But it doesn't make any difference to the show.
No, and I think they alternate. So like, some of the characters speak French, and then the other characters will answer them in English.
That's right, yeah.
So
you are always on track, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie are in the show. I think Minnie speaks English, Mickey speaks French. But you get the story all the way through.
Yeah.
And, it is a really good show.
It's fab. Good show. We thought it was a bit childish, we didn't go a few times, but then we thought it might be a bit. We were like, we'll go and have a watch that.
Not necessary for us to watch.
It's blinking brilliant.
It is really fun. The kids absolutely love it. They'll probably be able to keep up with the story as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is a really simple but really effective story. So don't miss that if you go as well. That is a really good show.
We went on one a bit, didn't we, last week? We got a bit excited and overexcited, and we did a few things that maybe we shouldn't have. So, because of our annual pass days, that's why we're going to stay in Cheyenne this time around for the 30th, because the annual pass holders tickets for that week of the 12th of the 30th were long gone, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then obviously we can reserve those days because we were going 2 weeks ago. So that's why we had to stay on Disney property.
Yeah.
We were in and ahhing whether to do it, because like I said, it was a lot more expensive this time. But we were like, after seeing all, we were like, yeah, we gotta go. So, and then the same day, we got a bit excited, and we've booked to go to Orlando in October.
Yes, we are going back. It's been 4 years.
Oh, I
4
can't
long
believe
years.
it's been 4 years. We've never left that long.
No, we were due to go in 2020, but obviously something put a stop on that.
And we've never vlogged from Orlando because we didn't start doing this when we were there. So I'm excited for that.
Yes, very much so. It's really good to be going back, and even more exciting for us, we've actually, for the first time ever, we are actually taking a direct flight to Orlando.
Woo!
Not home, you know, we couldn't
push the boat that far.
Yeah.
But like that might seem obvious to some of you, but we have never done a direct flight to Orlando or back because the price difference is phenomenal. If you put in a direct flight when you've already got a split flight, it's like another £800-900 each. But we've only ever done like one stop.
Unless you are, obviously you can go when the flights are the cheapest and you look all the time and you book in plenty of time in advance and you know that you're flexible with dates, then obviously you can get good deals for direct flights because the times we go, and previously when we booked, we it's always been a split flight. I mean, it's not really bothered us that much.
It hasn't bothered us at all, and like it's made it easier almost because you go through security in the first airport. Is that right? I can't remember now.
No.
You don't. Never mind. It doesn't make it easier, but it doesn't bother us. But for some reason, maybe it's because we've booked it a bit more in advance. We've never booked it this far in advance before. Like it's beginning of March now. We've never booked that early, so maybe that's why. But we got a direct flight out. And
it's really exciting.
Back.
Yeah, it's going to be really good to get back to Orlando, and a lot of things have changed since we've been there.
Yeah.
We haven't had any dates yet for Halloween Horror Nights, so we're hoping the time we go Halloween Horror Nights is still going to be on. It's sort of the last week. We always go the last sort of week. But the week is a bit funny this year, isn't it? Because Halloween starts on the day. Halloween is the day we arrive, or a day after we arrive.
Yeah, we've got to go in half term because of my job.
Yeah.
And Halloween is the Monday.
That's
of
right.
Half term, and we're flying out on the Saturday, so we don't know.
Usually it stretches like 2nd and 3rd of November. Hopefully it's still on that week, because we can't wait to get back to
Halloween Horror Nights last time.
It's just impossible to keep up with everything, all the changes that happened in Disney and all the Disney parks and stuff. So we're obviously going to try and visit to sample some of the 50th anniversary stuff.
Yeah.
It would be impossible to get it all in.
We can't do it all. We can only go for a week because of my job. So
yeah,
we love Universal, and obviously we want to do Halloween Horror Nights. So our plan is to do the full week in the Universal parks, but go to Walt Disney World for one day and sample that 50th anniversary. There's
so much. Obviously, lots of things have changed. SeaWorld since we've been there, so that would be an opportunity. Busch Gardens with Iron opening, that's an opportunity, but not this trip. We're not going to be able to fill it. We're being realistic.
We are being realistic. We want to see the anniversary in Walt Disney World because that will be going soon. We won't be back before it goes.
No, probably not. No.
And obviously we haven't ridden Hagrid's because that opened not long after we left last time.
Yeah.
And obviously Velocicoaster.
Yeah. So two new
and proper good coasters by the left.
Yeah. Some of the Orlando big ones.
Yeah.
So that's really
Do you know what?
Looking forward to that, and hopefully, well, I say hopefully, but not too fast. It'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, I said that to you the days and I can't wait to go, but I obviously don't want it to go too quick because there's lots of things happening in between.
I'm not sure if I'm being very optimistic, but
go on.
Maybe Tron will be ready to ride in October. That's been a long time coming.
Who knows? Place your bets.
Tron opening in Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. I did see today that they are ready to start testing the trains. The trains have arrived.
Oh, it must be open by autumn.
And the canopy is obviously pushing on
Yeah.
all the time. It has been delayed a lot. So we may be able to fit in a Tron as well, which, you know, that
Oh my
looks
god, I love it as
amazing.
well. It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Really good.
So do what I'm most looking forward to though.
No, I don't know.
Wasting away again in Margaritaville. It's my favourite place ever, that bar.
Yeah, we do really enjoy
Oh, I love it there.
in Margaritaville and City Walk in Universal. It's just puts a massive smile on your face. You cannot have a sad day at Margaritaville.
Oh, it's just chilled and yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice way to end your day in the park
Yeah.
or take a break
Take
in the
a
middle
break.
of the park.
We do like a little Margaritaville break, don't we?
Yes, very, very much so. So yeah, some exciting stuff already planned coming up this year. So we have been trying to fit in then a couple of extra little day trips away now that the UK theme park season is starting on the 19th of this month.
Excited?
We obviously have a Merlin Annual Pass as well, which we try and make the most of. Most of the places I went last year, I was on my own, if you've seen any of the vlogs.
Because he has to go when I'm in work.
Yeah, so we did struggle a little bit last year, obviously with the last couple of years, with the delay of the UK theme park season opening as well, which put a bit of a span in the works. And then any time that we did have off together, we sort of made the most of it and had a bit of a longer trip away.
Yeah.
But we are trying to see where we can fit in, get another couple of extra vlogs in. Nick's obviously desperate to get back because we haven't been for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep watching the channel, make sure you click the notification button, and all our new vlogs will pop up there as soon as we've got anything posted and that's live and ready to go.
Please subscribe to us as well.
Yeah.
We'd really appreciate it.
That'd be great if you could. You can follow us on all the social media platforms, and we are by far experts or, you know, very clued up on Disney or Universal or anything, but we would be more than welcome to answer any questions that you may have. We might have the answer, we may not. We try and give you as much tips as possible. We try and share our stories and how our trips go and any top tips, and we really, really enjoy doing it. So
thanks for watching us.
yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you. Bye.